Hi, welcome to Typing Adventure. In this brief tutorial, we are going to create groups and establish different rules for each group, allowing the teacher the ability to provide an additional incentive for students to progress through the levels. I'm actually first going to log in as a student. I'm going to log in as one of my more accomplished students. So I'll go to Manage Users, and I'll log in as this student. Now this student has unlocked the games. Now there's actually two different games in Typing Adventure. At the top of the screen, if you click on the Easter Island head, you go to the Games section. Now these games are always open. They're fun games, but it requires students to be able to type words. And in the beginning of their typing instruction, when they're just getting a hold of the home row, it might not be a good idea for them to spend too much time here. So I don't encourage students to use these games off of the bat. But later on, they can be highly motivating and a fun way to take a break from the lessons. Now there's another area of games too, inside of Tiki Bob's Typing Tutor. Now these games are easier, they're more progressive, so they don't just start off with words. And they're a lot of fun for students. It's inside of this game room section. These are fun games, and they have to be unlocked as well. They have to be unlocked inside of Tiki Bob's Typing Hut. You have to do the game room lessons, which are sequential and do start off in the home row. Since these games are fun, I recommend that you use them as an incentive. Have students not unlock those games until they reach maybe lesson 12. After lesson 12, you can set up a separate group that students can enter that have access to the Tiki Bob's game room. So, in order to accomplish that, what we're going to do is we're going to create two groups. We're going to create a no games group and a games group. Go into Groups on the top tab and click Add New on the right-hand side. Name each group. One is No Games. I'm going to call it Pre-Lesson 12. And underneath, you want to make sure that games are locked. Now I'll insert this group. And I'll do the same thing, although my games group post-lesson 12 will have the game room unlocked. The final step is to go to Users and Results and choose which students belong to which group. You can actually select multiple students. So in this case, I'm going to select my two students that have a long way to go. And I'll click on the button that says Move on the top of the screen. It'll then prompt me to select a group to move these students to. In this case, these students belong in the No Games group. I'll then move them. Finally, I'll deselect those two students and select the more accomplished student and move him into the Games group. And that's all there is to it. Now you've got some incentive for those students to continue to work through to lesson 12. After that, the incentive to become a more accomplished typist will probably take a life of its own. Have fun typing.